First with your forecast. Hot and hazy. Again, Dave.
Ooh, yeah, we're doing it again. It's even thicker today. It's smoke on steroids out there, Kathy. Look at this Denver City Park camera. Woohoo, a lot of smoke out there and heat, too. It's 94 degrees out there right now. There's our mousetrap camera looking south. Normally, you can see the outline of the mountains and blue skies out in the distance. It is not there today. The reason, all the smoke. Now, we're getting kind of a 1-2 punch. Actually, more than a 1-2 punch, because we're getting smoke from at least a handful of states out west, which I'm going to show you here on the visible satellite. Right now, here's a loop of what happened this morning. You see the smoke, you see that little haze, the little gray shading? That's all smoke just flowing into eastern Colorado here. And then at the same time, as we look closer, there's the smoke from the Cameron Peak fire coming just south of Red Feather Lakes into Longmont, DIA, and Denver here. And out west, you still are dealing with smoke coming off of those fires as well. Everything that's kind of gray shaded there, that's all smoke that's just pushing through the area here. Now, if that's not enough, a lot of our states out west have fires going on as well. We've got cloud cover coming through, and we did have a few isolated thunderstorms from Utah into southern Colorado, which I'll show you in a moment. But look here in southern Utah and Nevada here, you could see smoke plumes. There's one right there popping up. Couple north of Las Vegas popping up, and they create those pyrocumulus clouds too with the heat. As the heat rises up, it creates its own weather down there. We got that going on. In addition to that, we've got fires burning in California. We've got fires burning all the way up into Washington and Oregon. So we have smoke from our fires coming around this high over the Four Corners area, and this is the smoke forecast from California up into Washington, Oregon, Idaho. It pulls all the way back into the Dakotas and then slams right down across the eastern plains. So we are not alone in seeing all this smoke. And now take a look. More than half of the state has an air quality alert now for high smoke. And then we, of course, have that ozone to throw in there. So it's even worse here along the Platte River Valley. But it goes from Burlington, Lyman, Colorado Springs, up through Sterling, Fort Morgan, and most of western Colorado in that as well. And even the folks that aren't in the air quality alert areas like Pueblo, Trinidad, Lamar, they're seeing a little bit of smoke trickle down that way as well. It's affecting the whole state. We have thunderstorms, but they're down south, and there's not many of them, pushing from Salida all the way down through Alamosa and northern New Mexico this afternoon. High temp today, 96 at DIA, triple-digit heat, Pueblo, La Junta, and Lamar today. And that 96 now moves us into second place for the most 90-degree days in a summer, 90 plus, I should say. The record is still 73, set in 2012, so we've got about 11 more days to tie that. 2012, remember, was that big fire year we had here, too. All right, forecast tonight. We'll have a few clouds with clearing skies overnight. And then tomorrow afternoon, a few high-based thunderstorms are going to try to get going. We might see some rain out over the eastern plains, but mostly what will develop is just gusty wind producers, and that'll be about it. And the heat will be back again statewide tomorrow. So tonight in the 60s, more smoke, a little breezy from time to time. High temp tomorrow, I'm forecasting 98. That's the record. I think we're going to tie the record tomorrow. Record on Mondays, 98. I'm going for 97. 98 on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Kathy, our chances for thunderstorms trickle up to about 30 to 40%. And on those days, some of the fire zones might actually get some rain as well.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dave. Still ahead, the Broncos say no.